Why is the Pentagon staying silent about some overseas deployments? Some details are hidden even from the public, and it raises questions about what's happening far from home. Today, we're going to break down what we know, what we don't, and why this matters without any wild speculation. Every time the Pentagon sends troops overseas, the world watches closely, but sometimes they withhold information. These decisions can be for safety, diplomacy, or strategy. In this video, we'll explore why details are sometimes kept secret, what the public can understand, and what it means for both troops and citizens. Why some military details are withheld. The Pentagon doesn't always share everything about troop movements or overseas missions. This doesn't always mean something dramatic is happening. Often information is withheld to protect soldiers or to maintain operational security. For example, if troops are being sent to a sensitive area, announcing their presence could make them vulnerable to threats. Think of it like keeping a surprise plan secret so it actually works. While the media and public may want full transparency, military leaders sometimes have to balance openness with safety. It's not uncommon for the Pentagon to release general updates, like the number of troops in a region or the type of mission, while leaving out specific dates, locations, or tactics. This approach is meant to reduce risks. How overseas deployments work. Overseas deployments can be routine or temporary. Some troops are stationed in foreign countries for training exercises, humanitarian missions, or joint operations with allies. Others may be part of longer strategic missions that require discretion. A good example is peacekeeping missions. Sometimes soldiers are sent to monitor or support areas where tensions are high. Announcing the exact timing or details could unintentionally escalate a situation. The Pentagon may only confirm the mission after troops are already in place. Another example is disaster response. If U.S. forces are helping after a natural disaster, sometimes the public only hears a general statement like, "Troops deployed to assist in humanitarian efforts," without knowing precise locations. This keeps operations smooth and safe. Public transparency versus security. Many people want full transparency. It's natural to wonder, where are our troops and why? But the Pentagon often weighs public curiosity against potential risks. Transparency can be helpful for accountability, but releasing too much can endanger lives or complicate international relations. For instance, if details of a mission are published too early, it could alert opposing groups. This balance is tricky. Officials sometimes provide updates in stages. First, general information to inform citizens, then more specifics once it's safe. It's not about hiding facts forever. It's about timing and safety. How the Pentagon communicates. Even when details are withheld, the Pentagon often communicates indirectly. Press releases, official statements, and briefings sometimes give the public a partial view. For example, the Department of Defense may say, "A small contingent of troops has been sent to support Allied operations in the region." That statement doesn't reveal the exact location or the number of troops, but it confirms activity without compromising safety. Social media and news outlets may also report on deployments, sometimes relying on satellite imagery or local sources. In these cases, official secrecy doesn't mean nothing is happening, it just means some information is protected. Why some missions stay classified. Certain missions remain classified for years. This could include intelligence gathering, counterterrorism, or special operations. While details are limited, the goal is to protect both personnel and national interests. Let's take a hypothetical scenario. A unit is sent to monitor potential threats in a politically unstable region. Publicizing their exact movements could create a target, endanger locals, or disrupt broader diplomatic efforts. By withholding specifics, the Pentagon can complete its mission safely. It's also worth noting that some information eventually becomes public. Historical records often reveal details about missions after risks have passed, showing the public a clearer picture without compromising anyone's safety at the time. What the public can understand. Even without full transparency, there are ways the public can stay informed. Official statements. The Pentagon often releases general updates. Congressional oversight. Lawmakers sometimes receive classified briefings to ensure accountability. Trusted news sources. Journalists may report on observable events without revealing sensitive operational details. For viewers, it's important to recognize that secrecy doesn't automatically imply wrongdoing. In most cases, it's about protecting lives, maintaining strategy, and supporting allies. The human element. We also need to remember the human side of these deployments. Soldiers and their families sometimes don't get to share details either. Secrecy can be stressful, but it's often necessary. Many service members understand that limited information is part of keeping missions successful. Families may only know when troops are returning or through official announcements, not daily updates. This makes the Pentagon's decisions more understandable, even if it's frustrating at times. Have you ever wondered how much the public really knows about overseas military missions? It's a question that comes up often, especially in areas with rising tension. Comment below if you've ever followed a story about troop deployments and felt curious about missing details. Real-world example. Consider U.S. troops in joint exercises with allies in Asia. Details about timing, exact troop numbers or locations may be withheld. However, press releases might still share that training is happening, alliances are strengthening, and military readiness is being improved. This helps citizens understand the purpose without revealing operational details. It's a small but important distinction. The public sees the why and the general what, but not always the exact where and when. You know something exciting is happening, but announcing every detail could spoil the fun, or in the Pentagon's case, risk safety. Have you ever had to keep a secret for someone's own good? That's similar to what happens here. Policy and safety perspective. From a policy perspective, withholding details is not unusual. It aligns with national security guidelines. Some critics argue for more transparency, while others stress operational safety. Both sides make valid points. The key takeaway for viewers is to understand why discretion matters. Even if it feels frustrating to lack details, this approach can prevent misunderstandings, reduce risk, and support the effectiveness of missions overseas. Future information. Over time, more information may be released. Historical records often show how missions unfolded once risks are gone. Watching for official updates and reliable news reporting can help the public stay informed safely. So the next time you see a headline about a troop deployment with missing details, remember there's usually a reason. Safety, strategy, and diplomacy all play a role. And it's not just about secrecy. It's about protecting people and achieving objectives. Closing thoughts. In short, the Pentagon withholding details is not uncommon. It's part of a careful balance between transparency and security. By understanding why information is limited, we can stay informed without jumping to conclusions. Even if we don't know every detail, there's value in understanding the reasoning behind it, recognizing the human side of deployments, and following trusted updates. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more.